Hey guys, it's a girl Ajudywigs. Get ready with me to wig and style a pixie course for a client. So first off, I woke up and decided to attend to my client. So my client's hair is 11.5 inches. So I measured the right side and I chopped it off, and then we moved on to the left side. Please, you want to make sure you get the hair out the way before you put your scissors to cut it off. So I made sure to do a recount to see that we're on track, and then I chopped off the left part of the frontal. So now we have 11.5 inch frontal. So now this is me trying to fix in the frontal. So when you're putting this frontal, make sure there's at least 1 inch forward of the frontal. Make sure 1 inch is at the front, or at least half and quarter inch. So this was me pinning it, about to start wigging. I already have my thread in place. I already have everything in place. So yeah, make sure you put your frontal very tight and stable, because any little shifts can alter the fitting of the frontal. So after then, we are about to size the cap. So guys, this is me trying to reduce the size of the cap because my client's hair all around is 22. So because of the extra in the front of the frontal, I took out 1 inch away from the cap. So this is me sewing it in, trying to make sure it's neatly done. So guys, if it's your first time on my channel, please subscribe, like, and share. It will mean a lot to me. Thank you. So I was done readjusting the size of the cap, and now it's time to sew in the frontal. Guys, I love sewing in my frontal from the middle because I don't want any excesses on the side. I know people do it differently, but this is how I do mine. This is exactly how I like to do mine. So I sew it from the middle down to the right, and then from the middle down to the left. That way I have a perfect sewing. I do not have any extras protruding out the front. So guys, make sure you sew it in neatly and nicely down to the last part. So when I was done sewing in my frontal, I did the same thing to the other side. I didn't have time to film that one. So this is us now trying to sew in the, oh my god guys, it's raining. This is now me trying to sew in the bundles. So guys, mind you, this is a 200 gram 12-inch pixie. So guys, one thing about pixie, it doesn't really come, the length of the track is not really full. It's not really long like a bone straight. So you wanna have to be careful on how to manage the hair. So I'm starting from the back, guys. I'm starting from the back to sew in the hair. So this is me sewing it in. Guys, when you're folding your hair, make sure you are passing the needle and the thread equally so it doesn't have any bumps on the way. Make sure where you're putting your next needle is exactly how you started, so you don't have any bumps on the way, okay? Yeah. So guys, please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's gonna mean a lot to me, and I'm gonna be dropping more videos, I promise. So guys, this is me sewing in the bundles. Gosh, I was so tired. I was so tired. I couldn't wait to be done because I had worked all day. My favorite thing to do is the styling part. Styling part of this hair is always my fave because I get to see how the chorus is going to pop out when you're styling. So guys, enjoy the sewing. You see how I'm going in? The tracks are equal. There's no in between. One thing about me, when I'm doing something, I do it well. No matter how much I'm rushing, I'm not gonna, no matter how I'm rushing or how urgent the hair is, it's never gonna stop me from following the exact size that I started with. I'm always going to continue with the exact size so you don't have any bumps on the way, okay? So this is very important. It keeps the hair flat, especially if you're folding it into two to sew. And guys, I know sooner or later I have to get a sewing machine, but I don't know why. Is it just me? I enjoy hand sewing. It just gives me this sense of I don't know, it's just very fulfilling for me and it's very satisfying. I've been telling myself I'm gonna get one. So guys, so after sewing in the bundles, this is me blow drying the frontal because the frontal is full, and the owner of the hair didn't want me to pluck anything because apparently she's gonna install it. So I had to use my blow dryer because hot comb wasn't doing the work. The OGs know that blow dryer makes it really flat. So this was me using hot comb to go through it because I'm about to band the front of the hair. I used e-band to start the front, just a little something, nothing too much because she's still going to install it. But just for the sake of finishing this video, that's how I'm actually banding it. So we're going for a center part, nothing too serious, and then we're starting it down and getting ready to style the curls. So this is what it looks like, and then it was time for me to define the curls. Guys, when I tell you my spray bottle was stressing me out, my spray bottle was stressing me out so much. It got to a point I took it out and just poured in the water because my client was on me. She wanted me to hurry up. She really needed her hair yesterday, and I didn't have the patience. Guys, it's raining. You have to pardon the rain in the background. I didn't even have the strength or the patience anymore. So I took out my brush and then I started brushing through. Yeah, before you proceed to put in any product, you have to make sure you're done detangling every single thing. You have to make sure you detangle the hair. When you detangle the hair, you'll be able to define the course properly. See what I did? I literally pulled out the whole spray bottle's cover so I'll be faster because trust me guys, the client was on me. She was really on me. So guys, this is me putting my curling product on the hair. It makes it super soft, super sleeky. You know, makes brushing out the hair very lovely. I was battling with the stand because it was just me. I was battling with the stand and the mannequin and the hair. Guys, you know what it is with coily hair. So I'm going in with my brush again. This time around, I'm making sure everything is fully detangled. Trust me, you don't want to skip anything. You don't want to skip any detangling. So my hair was done. This is what the colors look like, guys. So gorgeous. So it's me defining the colors. And guys, you know it's raining silly every day in Nigeria. And I'm going to have to blow dry this instead of leaving it under the sun because that's the only option I have. So that's the only way I could dry it up. So I was brushing it out, making sure everything is properly detangled. Making sure the coils are looking super defined, and I'm gonna go in with the last product that will help retain the curls, which is my mousse. Guys, when I tell you this is my best product to apply on curls because the way it leaves it defined even when the hair is dried, it's one of my fave, guys. So I did the same thing on the other side, and voila, this is the result. of the course. And bye guys, please like, comment, and subscribe.